So I just wanted to make a little video. I've been wanting to make more videos. Pretty low tech. Just got my phone. Nothing fancy for podcasting and such. Where do I begin? Been a rough year. I've been out of work most of it. Partially injured. Can't really get my body to do what I want it to do anymore. Kind of depressing. So that's where I'm at right now. Go back a little bit. Some of you have been following me. You guys know I've been trying to work on myself for a real long time. Probably real hard for 5 years. But I've been battling all this stuff pretty much my whole life. Depression, anxiety, no self-worth, kind of all that shit since I was real young. And I've gone through a lot to try to fix it. Like, been through therapy a lot. I tried SSRIs, which, let me talk about that for a second. I was on something called Celexa. I forget the medical term or medical name. That was just kind of the generic name for it. I was on that for probably 10 years or so, about 10 milligrams a day. All that really did was numb me, and I didn't really feel anything. I just kind of was able to function. I just didn't really feel anything. I was kind of numb. And if you are on SSRIs now, I do suggest getting off of them. Do not go cold turkey like I did. That's not a great idea. It was interesting, to say the least. But talk to a doctor, try to get off those. I truly believe that might be part of the issue with this country right now. I know some people don't want to hear that shit, but if you haven't been on them or you're not a doctor, maybe stay out of the fucking conversation, because I know what they do. So I'm gonna leave that there. I was on those for a long time, got off of that. Started to feel again, which was interesting. That was weird. I'd cry for no reason, just out of the blue watching a commercial, like. But anyway, the feelings came back. Just struggled, and alcohol was a big part of that. It was just the way I got through the day, the way I got through everything. I used that for a long time, heavily. Maybe 5 years ago, I quit drinking, started smoking weed, which was a really positive move for me. I started doing a lot more positive things, started running, started doing all kinds of shit, climbing, hiking, all kinds of stuff. And slowly but surely, thought I had a control on it, and you'd have, I can have a couple beers now, and next thing you know, it's 5 or 6. And to be honest, lately it was 12 a day, 10 to 12 a day. And I just passed out before I could get to the 12th one. So not proud of that, but that's where I was. And it was because where I was and where I am now. I was injured, out of work, couldn't do some of the things I love. I couldn't even do the art. I couldn't even do art. I did one piece of art, although I did do like 7 hours straight on it, but that put me down. That hurt my back. Messed up. Made me sad. I really haven't done any hard workouts lately because I can't. I'm afraid to hurt myself again because that kind of pain was unbearable. Like, I'm pretty good with pain, and that was about a 10 or 11. Probably 11. And then the first couple weeks I wasn't sleeping at all, and depression just took me. So, not to mention the whole COVID fiasco, which I think broke everybody, but that didn't help. Thank God I had my dog Lola. She kind of got me through it. But so that's kind of where I'm at now. Pushing forward. I went to my first Alcohol Anonymous meeting yesterday morning. That was interesting. Dumped a lot of info into me. I was kind of hesitant at first to even try to start going because I'm not a very religious person at all. I don't go to church. I don't believe in God. I'm more agnostic, I guess. I believe in a higher power. I just don't believe in God. So that was kind of one of my hesitancies to going in there, because I didn't want to, it's just not my gig, you know, I didn't want to pretend and not give all to a program. Well, I went yesterday, and it was about an hour or so, and it was nice. You know, if you're thinking about going, definitely go. One reason I like watching Joe Rogan podcasts is because he has different people on, and he also has a lot of people who have gone through a lot of shit. And listening to stories, people like that, helps people. It really fucking does. And that's half of what AA is. It's just listening to other people's stories, and then kind of either learning from them a little bit, or just understanding that you're not the only one who's going through this shit, and there are a lot of people out there. So I did that. Also, another drastic step, I'm enrolled into, thanks to the help of my parents, I'm enrolled to do ketamine therapy. So basically, they're going to inject me with ketamine for about an hour for 6 sessions, and then I'm going to get some therapy with that, plus a couple, like a cool app that I got, and then neuroplasticity. From what I've been told, or what I understand from ketamine, is it changes the wiring in your brain. To put it in a layman's terms, it changes the way that your neurons, I'm not a doctor, I don't fucking understand it totally, but that's kind of what I understand from it, and I've heard great things. I would really love to get into something as strong as ayahuasca or mushrooms, but this is kind of the only thing I can find, and I'm excited. Scared, terrified, and excited. I did it once recreationally when I was really young. Hard to explain, a lot of colors, but anyway, yeah, I'm starting that. So I'm gonna try to document it a little bit. My first session today is Tuesday, I don't know what date it is, but it's Tuesday, like the 20 something. Anyway, I'm going my first session on August 1st, Tuesday, and I'm just going to document how this goes. It's about 3 weeks, so I do 2 sessions next week, 3 sessions the following week, and then 1 session the week after that. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I really am, because I've been fighting this fight for so long. It's yeah, I'm gonna get choked up. It's tiring. It's shit. All the things you try, and nothing works. That's hard, because you think it's you. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with me, you know? But I keep fighting, and I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. So again, I'm really excited about this, and I'm looking forward to it. Hope it helps. I hope maybe this helps somebody else.